Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing. This is a subscriber request trading alert. He donated to the channel via the links below in the description. And we have our beautiful Yas. I've started to bring all my fib circles out into the charts as I go into each coin, just to show you the power of these as one of the indicators that we use in a probability-based trading system structure, and as being a technical trader. And they're very powerful if you let the chart show you what it's going to do, and use all of your indicators and technicals to read the chart and then trade accordingly, right? And that's what I'm going to teach you. And you see these beautiful fib circles back there, along with, and XRP is one of the coins. I think he said he bought it at $1.03, and he wanted to know stop losses. Right now, you're in a falling channel. You see that? 106 is your upper resistance, and 79 cents is your lower support. In this channel, in this pattern, that would be your sell if it broke that, right? Then you have a pattern breakdown. But seeing as you are in the coin swing trading it, you're in no man's land, really, because $1.03 is essentially up here at upper resistance is where you bought it, right? So that's not good. You bought at upper resistance, so you have no room, because this could come all the way down like this. It could start doing like this, then come back up and pop. But it could also come down like this, then come back up like this, and then break down out of the falling channel, and you're fucked. So what I would be looking at is what I always do, seeing as this would be my sell zone down here, but really, because of the circumstances that I can kind of see that you're probably in, is I'm going to say for you, this fib circle has been doing a phenomenal job. And if it breaks below that fib circle, which runs just south of the 200-day moving average, I would sell. Oh, fuck. Then I would sell, because then you're going to have a huge crash, right? That blue fib circle, it's about the 87 cent level, right? But because you're at upper resistance right now, I think you're going to get rejected by this upper resistance. Where'd my volume? Fuck, I deleted my volume again. Let me hold on, bear with me 1 second. Let me put my volume back on. Every time I'm using my eraser, I get a little out of control. There's my volume. Ooh, my volume right there. Then we're going to have to go into here. Volume settings. Style. Make that very bright. We want to have columns. And then we want to go here, make it very big so it shows and stands out. See that? See how you got that rising price and dead volume? That's very bearish. And if you also notice, you have a miniature rising channel going on. So here's what I'm going to do for you in the XRP. See how he gave me information where he's at in the trade, his average price. I don't care how much you bought. I just need to know your average price so I know what I'm working with. But what you got going on here, if you're not looking to hold for any length of time and you're just trying to squeeze in some gains, you're in a rising wedge, a smaller rising wedge in the day trading time frame. In the 45-minute, when you're in the daily time frame falling channel, you got your major support right there. And then if I clone that, put it on the backside, that's your rising channel that you're in right now. But I'm driving on this fucking dirt road. That's a motherfucker. But if you break down past that in the 45-minute, if you break that 200-day moving average in green, which coincides with that new lower support that I put, that would be my sell signal in XRP. If you're not willing to take a big fall, that would most likely happen if you broke that 200-day moving average in the 45-minute time frame up here, right? If you break that, you're probably looking at a 10 to 20% fall, and then you got to see what happens, and it might take a long time to get your money back. But that would be my swing trade or day trading stop loss to avoid massive losses that you would have to sit for a while and try to get the gains back. Would be this 200-day moving average that's uptrending. It's at about $1. It's right about where you bought it. If it gets south of where you bought, that would be my sell zone, because that's the 200-day moving average in the 45-minute time frame, right? If you're looking at not wanting to hold if it retests lower support, right? I'd be right about where you bought it at would be my stop loss for that, just below that 200-day moving average in the 45-minute time frame. XLM, what I would have on here, we got to zoom out a little bit into the 4-hour time frame. Wow, this is a little bit harder to see the fib circles because I got them faded into the background and I'm driving and they're not dark. But you got major upper resistance up here at that purple fib circle that you can't really see because I have them faded out, because when you have them all on there, it makes the chart cloudy. But where that 47 cents is, that's your major upper resistance with the fib circles that are telling me, right? And then you got your major lower support. It's way down there at the other, the lower purple fib circle, right? Major support right there at about the 20 cents. But I can't remember the exact price you said. But if it breaks below the center major underneath support horizontal at 30 cents, that would be my sell zone, because that's where the 200-day moving average is in the 3-hour time frame. After that pump, if you come down like this and hit that 200-day moving average, that's fine, because you could kick up for another leg up trying to make that upper target. But if you come down and can't hold, see that green, all the moving averages are clumped up together, but if you can't hold that green moving average in the 3-hour time frame, that would be my sell zone. If you break south of that 200-day moving average and that horizontal support at 31.369 cents, right, that would be my stop loss for XLM. I am not a financial advisor. No, nor do I play one on my own radio show. This is strictly education and entertainment only. Doug's Vechain, trading alerts and stop losses, and my own personal opinions of the market and belief. Thank you. Trade with caution. But that would be my stop loss, because if we zoom out into a farther out time frame, the fuck is this semi doing? You can see we had that phenomenal pump, and in the daily time frame, we've actually peaked back above that 200-day moving average, right? But that 200-day moving average is awfully close to that stop loss that we just told you about, because if you get below the 200-day moving average, it's a big problem, right? So that's what I would be playing right now. If you're trying to avoid losses, right, is what it seems like. Sorry, this is kind of rambling. I'll have more updates on this, but I'm driving, and it would be a while before I could get you your coin update. And as the market is moving fast, I wanted to get these out. So that's what I'd be looking for. If you're not looking to hold and you're just looking to try to make quick gains, is what it seems in this too. If it breaks that 200-day moving average in the 3-hour time frame, which is sitting right about 30 cents, that would be my stop loss, right? If you don't want to try to play if it bounces down, because if it breaks that, it's going to come all the way down into here. Not down that far, shit, hold on. It's going to come all the way down to that next ring, which is right in here. And then you would have to wait to see if it could hold. And conveniently enough, that ring is right there at that double bottom, right? And then you would have to see if it holds, and then it would trade back up. But if you're not willing to do that, I would say 30.69 cents would be my stop loss, or that 200-day moving average in the 3-hour time frame in XLM, right? And then you had we had the XLM we looked at, the XRP we looked at, which is about $1.03 if you're not willing to hold the breakdown and then bounce back, right? Would be your stop loss there. And then the VINCENZO'S, my man was looking for some VINCENZO'S, and we got the beautiful fib circles in there. This one's much easier because this is a big extended rising channel with your lower support, upper resistance where you entered it at 71 cents, your first lower support at about 20 cents, then you pumped up to, or not 20 cents, 0.002, then you pumped up to 0.02, so you had 100% move. Then you crash back down to lower support for the second hit on the bottom, and now you have 2 hits on the top, 2 hits at the bottom at 0.012, right? Now you confirmed your rising channel. Then you had a little fake out up here in a super simple, easy way to trade this market. That's why you guys, that's what's so powerful about these trading alerts. And my trading alerts, when I have something like this, will be on my website for very cheap fee, right? And then you had that fake out there, and then you crash back down to where you're at now at lower support. So this is very simple. You got major overhead resistance with our red, our green, and our blue fib circles all meeting where that arrow is at conveniently enough right along the bottom part of this support of our rising channel. That would be my stop loss. If you break this uptrending underneath support, this rising channel, I would have my stop loss underneath that, a percent or two, right? Just in case you have a fake out like a wick there, you don't get trapped in that. But I would have a stop loss, however many percentage points you are comfortable below that major uptrending support in the rising channel, which is sitting at $1 or 0.0970 and uptrending, and is at 0.1116 where that big arrow is pointed right at it, where all three of those fib circles meet, right? That's what I would have as my stop loss, because those fib circles are major overhead resistance even before you get anywhere near the upper resistance that I don't think you're going to come back up to in this rising channel. If you trade up, I think these fib circles are going to beat you down, and then that would be your ultimate crash zone. So if you break below that uptrending support, that would be my stop loss, a percentage and a half to 2% below, just in case there's a wick. That would be my stop loss on that in XLM. As you can see, we are in that rising channel in the monthly, and that's why you always start from a far out time frame and then work your way in a super simple, easy way to trade this manipulated market, right? And you can see that's that stop loss that I would have down there. See that? And that's the bottom of that's the support in the rising channel. And you can see we're up here right now getting supported. Actually just kind of dangling. You got a fib circle right here that's running from south to northwest, southwest to northeast from here, and it's trending up across the screen, orbiting, right? That's a possible support zone now. If you break down, you could catch support on that fib circle right there, right? So that's what I'd be looking for. That's a possible support zone on this fib circle. That's why these fib circles are very super simple and easy and very powerful to help you trade this manipulated market to profitability, right? If this keeps coming down, that would be something I'd be looking at for some underneath support, right? The fib circle right there, see that? That'd be some support I'd be looking for. Like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate the generosity and the support from this subscriber request trading alert. I value all of my subscribers. Share our station so we can grab. My challenge to you is each of you subscribers, 641 subscribers and counting. Each of you this week get me one new subscriber. Peace and love. Peace and love.